Thanks for logging into the Immigrant Podcast. I'm your boy Nikolai. Health Programs brought to you by nothing but Net International Immigrant Apparel. Man, appreciate you logging in. It's been a while. I took a little hiatus. Um, that's not the name of a Toyota van. That's actually the name of. That's actually a legitimate word. So you can look that up in a dictionary. I don't know what hiatus means, but time well spent. I'm rejuvenated and refreshed and ready to roll. I did spend a little bit more time in the gym while I was gone, so I can say that. And like everybody else, let's get straight to it, man. Like everybody else, I watched that fight between Conner Benn and Chris Eubanks Jr. Part two, and it was amazing. Of course, I'm already climbing for part three. We've seen trilogies before in the boxing industry. There was Costa Zoo, Canelo. There was Pacquiao Marquez, Hearns, Hagler or Hearns, Leonard. So it's been done before, and countless others. Roy Jones has been in the fight a couple few times with some fighters as well. So the trilogies are out there, and they've been done before. And like everybody else, especially the British boxing public, I would definitely be clamoring for an occasion between Conor Benn and Chris Eubanks Jr., the son of Chris Eubanks Sr. and Conor Benn, the young boy of Nigel Benn, two of the greatest middleweights in British boxing history, that's for sure, and two of top middleweights, of course, coming up for the welterweight division of all time. The United Kingdom boxing fraternity and their boxing scene and their boxing fans have done a great job in the last 2 decades of keeping this sport at the premium. And I know a lot of the fights are still here in the United States. And I know, places like Riyadh and Dubai have taken up a mantle that Las Vegas hasn't recently. So you'll see cities like Manchester and London, Riyadh, in countries like Dubai that have taken up the mantle for what was a guaranteed fight in Las Vegas, Caesar's Palace, 25 or the MGM 15 years ago. So boxing is still doing its thing. Is it the way we want it still? No. I think there's a lot to be done for the sport of boxing. And I'm constantly talking about it here on the Immigrant Podcast because I think it's a sport. It's not dying, but it's because of so many others that have come to the forefront. It's definitely taken a back seat on the bigger scope of things. But Conor Benn, congratulations to you, sir. After losing the first fight and you lost in late rounds in a knockdown, you came back, man. You showed yourself as a real quality fighter. You surprised me because initially at the outset, I was like, Chris Eubank, he's going to win again. But you and your dad, Nigel Benn, yourself, and your entire team, you definitely put together a really good game plan to how to attack Eubanks in this fight. You follow the game plan, and you look like a more in shape, a more in tune, and a more focused fighter on the task at hand. One of the main reasons why I'm doing this broadcast today about this fight is because of the overall scope of how that card went down. It was a good card, a couple of other good fights on the card as well. But the main draw was the entry for both the fighters, Ben and Eubanks. And of course, everybody knows I'm a 50 Cent guy. So, I would be remiss if I didn't include him in this broadcast and tell you guys that he was a part of the great introduction for Chris Eubanks. Winners or losers don't. It doesn't matter in the introduction part. The fact that 50 Cent saw the need or had the mind or the knowledge of boxing overseas, and he's a very smart guy, very smart businessman. To be a part of the Eubanks's corner in this fight, it was amazing, and that was part of the main draw for me. The clips of Curtis, doing his intro and singing his classic tracks is definitely will be a mainstay in my brain from this fight. But I digress. I'll bring it back in. We'll keep it short, nice and sweet today. We're looking for part three. We're looking forward to Cruz versus Lamont Roach. We're looking forward to Shakur Stevenson getting back in the ring here pretty soon as well. And obviously, we expect Terrence Crawford to fight sometime in early 2026. Now, I don't know. He's a premium guy in boxing right now. So, he's going to be sitting back and waiting for whoever's planning on signing him a big check. Before I do get out of here today, though, I do want to send this very special birthday to my cousin. He's my older cousin. I'm not going to say how old he is today. Everybody at the party, everybody there already knows that. But from Nikolai to my day one, my cousin Kareth, since yay high. I love you, man. Love you more than life. Hope to see you soon, you and your boys. Wishing you another half of that first half, and see you soon, buddy. Look, happy birthday. And for that, Immigrant Podcast, peace out.